Welcome, CDL fans, smash heads, to our June 7th game day. It is really a dark and gloomy day to start off the month of June. Well, I should say start off the CDL in the month of June, because it's actually been really nice and hot and warm so far, but we really got hit with some rain today, and it's just dark, gray skies and gloomy outside, but the action is going to be hot inside, I would say, so should be good enough for that. So hopefully this light above us provides enough light for you on the field. I think it will, though. So I think there's enough. But yeah, not a lot of natural light coming into the windows as we've usually seen. But on the field right now, we've got these 3-0 Los Angeles Blades on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators. 0-3, surprisingly, their record. But we'll see what this game will bring for both sides. Let's get a look at the lineup so we can get this action underway here. Pink Indy Jr. leads the way for the LA Blades. And if you look at individual car statistics, this guy right here, Covelight at the middleman spot, very impressive this season up to this point. Doing very well. 27% flip rate for him on the season thus far. Greelina is at the captain spot for the LA Blades. And at 5-point gainer, it's Green Blaze Jr. Now to the home side, a little something different for the Tampa Bay Gators. Brandon Kuma trying to switch things around here. Red Detta is going to be leading the way for the Gators today, followed by Ratify at the middleman spot. He's actually been putting up some pretty decent stats for this team, considering that they are 0-3. Definitely one of the stronger members, no doubt. At the captain spot, it's Highlight, or my mistake, 47 Ronan. He's the same model as Highlight. He's actually a Highlight model. I made a mistake with Atlanta last week and kept calling Frostjet power pistons, but 47 Ronan at the captain spot. At 5-point gainer, a car that's been lacking so far this season, and hey, Brandon Kuma giving them the demotion here. It's R at the 5-point gainer spot. So both teams set and ready to go. We'll get the front runners on the field, ready to go at it. And of course, the back three taking the back seat. Now, I don't know if you've been hearing in the background, that is Primo Victoria by Sabaton, a song that pays tribute to the soldiers who fought in D-Day. So, you know, something to do is, of course, we celebrated the 78th anniversary of that yesterday, or I should say remember. This, you know, remember, celebrate. I mean, hey, it was the start of the end for the Nazis at that time, right? So, anyways, that's how we start musically here on this game day. Why not? Red Detta and Pink Indy Jr. Here we go. Game on, and Red Detta has a good flip. 5-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Gators. So 5-0 Gators in the lead, and now out comes Covelight. A tough car to take down, and gets a good flip right there. Red Detta taken down, and we are even at 5. I wonder if it's just going to go to the next song. I don't know if it's set like that. Yeah, well, it went on to a commercial, so why not? Maybe it will. All even at 5. Ratify now out there to try to deal with Covelight. Both cars stay up there. And this time, again, both cars able to stay alive. They'll switch sides. And this time, Covelight is down. And Tampa Bay looking for what would be a huge upset right here. As that brings out Greelina to the field. 10-5 Tampa Bay. One flip away from a win. Greelina trying to tie this thing up. Not going to happen. And you know what? The Blades, they are a soft field preferred team. Welcome to the hard field. 15-5, the final. And that's an embarrassing one for Alex Johnson in a way. But you know what? For Brandon Kuma, sweet redemption right there. He makes the move and it works out. Maybe that's what they go with the rest of the year. It's Los Angeles' first loss of the season. It's Tampa Bay's first win of the season. 15-5, the Tampa Bay Gators get the win over the LA Blades. They say any given game day here in the Car Demolition League, and that proved to be true here. Coming up next, we've got the Boston Vandals hosting the San Antonio Defenders. Stay tuned. Smash Heads. Welcome on back. Next game about to take place. I should put some music on in the background. It's alright. Don't really need it. We've got two teams on the field ready to go. Here's this cross-conference game day continues. Will we see yet another upset? The San Antonio Defenders, Jim Hulse Sr.'s team here just 2 days before his birthday, trying to get their first win of the season, trying to get Jim Hulse Sr.'s first win of the season. I think it'd be a nice early birthday gift for his team to get him. As we see, Lancia leads the way for the Defenders today, followed by Aqua Ferrari. X-Wing is at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is Junior. So San Antonio, 1 loss in regulation and 2 ties. That's their record so far this season. 4 points on the season as of their total. With 6 points on the season and a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, that would be the Boston Vandals. They'll lead the way today with Nitro, followed by Blue Dragon 2 at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's going to be Vendetta, and Mirror is the car at 5-point gainer for the Vandals here today. And we will get the extra cars off the field. Only the front runners staying on it. So, time to begin this game here, cross-conference battle. The Vandals and the Defenders. Here we go, and a quick flip right there. That one really fast. First collision. That's what you call good offensive stats or poor defensive stats, depending on what side you're on. Lancia getting a good flip there. The rookie gives the Defenders a 5-0 lead. Enter now Blue Dragon 2. Both cars stay up. Going at it again, and Lancia taken down. Blue Dragon 2. He's one of the better offensive threats for the Boston Vandals for sure, as he ties this game up. Enter Aqua Ferrari now for the San Antonio Defenders. Game tied at 5. Almost a lead there. Blue Dragon 2 able to stay up, and this time again, Aqua Ferrari, good defensive maneuver. And he needs to get some offense going, and able to get that offense going. Blue Dragon 2 is down. And just like that, the Defenders back in the lead here. 10-5 the score as that brings out Vendetta. Vendetta, good defensively, trying to tie this game up. Ooh, his wheel's a little loose. They're not going to waste their time out just yet. They'll let it play until it comes out, and a good flip right there. Vendetta ties this game at 10 apiece. And boy, you know what? The Defenders, say what you want about them, but they've had some close battles this year. I mean, of course, 2 games in and a tie out of the 3 that they played so far. But here we are tied at 10 in a fight here yet again. X-Wing and Vendetta now going at it. Well, you know, one thing about the Defenders, I think, is that you don't know what you're going to get, but you're definitely going to get entertained, I'd say. They are one of those teams that's kind of fun to watch them play a game, and they get a good flip there. So they're guaranteed another point on the season as Vendetta is down, but now they try to get a win. And it's the rookie Mirror. A car by the name of Mirror. Now out there, he is the rookie for the Vandal squad. 15-10, Defenders in the lead. X-Wing trying to get his squad a win. Mirror trying to force overtime. No overtime for you, and no soup either. 15-10 the final score, and 2 days before his birthday, Jim Hulse Sr. gets his first CDL win of 2022. The Defenders victorious over the Boston Vandals. 15-10 the final score. We'll see if it's Chicago Wind Attack. A Chicago Wind Attack, I believe, are playing against the Toronto Titans. Yes, they are. In just a little while, we'll see if they can be successful as well. But coming up next, we keep it on the hard field. Another rookie. Speaking of rookies, right? We saw Lancia and Mirror in today's game, but we got a rookie team owner. That's right, Hunter Bradshaw. His Washington Patriots hosting the San Diego Lightning. That game is next. Welcome back, Smash Heads. The next game on tap about to begin. We've got the San Diego Lightning on the road to do battle with the Washington Patriots, a league-operated team, actually doing a little something with some AI programs. Well, one AI program in particular. And I'm having an AI pick this team, the San Diego Lightning's lineup, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Kind of going to be interesting. It's just a really fun experiment with this to see how that works out. But let's see what the AI picked here for this league operating team. Keep in mind, if there is a team owner that wants to take charge of this team, you are more than welcome to. Okay, but potential team owners out there. El Rey leads the way for the San Diego Lightning, followed by Rocket Power at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's going to be Futurama, and at 5-point gainer is Zap for the San Diego Lightning. Fitting name. To the home side, Hunter Bradshaw's Washington Patriots. Monkey leads the way for the Patriots today, followed by Demon 4 at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, No Fear holds it down for Washington, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Vega. So both teams set and ready to go. El Rey and Monkey going to lead us off as we back the remainders of the team off the field. Both of these squads coming in here with identical records on the season. 1 win and 2 losses. And both of them trying to hit that 500 mark here today. So, El Rey and Monkey, here we go. Game is on. Both cars down. We are even, tied at 5 on 1 collision. So now enter the defense of both teams, or the cars more known for their defense on each side. We've got Rocket Power for the Lightning and Demon 4 for the Patriots. Here we go. And out of play, collision does not count. Out of play on Demon 4, still tied at 5. Match continues, and Demon 4 staying up. They'll keep their own side, too. Demon 4 seems to be a little outmatched weight-wise, and that time Demon 4 is down. So Rocket Power getting the good flip, and it's 10-5. So 10-5 in favor of the Lightning as they look to put this game away. No Fear, hoping that the hard field serves his offensive skills well here. That's what it's made for. Kind of grabbed on it there as he backed up, but it's all right. We can not dig so deep, I guess. But anyways, great shots back and forth. Both cars staying alive, staying in. Ooh, almost a foot there. Rocket Power is a good defensive car. That's the easiest way to say it. Oh, got some air time. But Rocket Power able to hang on. Good chances for No Fear. And now this time a gray shot, and it is a good flip. No Fear is down. Rocket Power having that flip off a little gray shot right there, and that actually ends it 15-5. The San Diego Lightning get the victory over the Washington Patriots. And you know, once you get, you can have a hard field, right? And this is a good hard field, and it's nice and everything. But everything out here, this is all soft field. Now, what a team like San Diego does, they're a soft field team. They'll use their home field, which is the soft field, the big black field over there. They'll use that to kind of be along with this and have the whole field be soft. So with the hard field, there's only so much hard field that you can have, and you know, all these outer edges that are soft, Rocket Power really just took full advantage of it. 15-5, Lightning get the win, and we're a quarter of the way through this June 7th game day. Coming up next, should be a fun match. It's a father-son battle. The Phoenix Firebirds, Matt Geiser's team, taking on Shane Geiser's defending world champion, Philadelphia Demons. Hey, the Blades lost their first game of the season today. Will the Demons do the same? We're about to find out. It's coming up next. Welcome back, Smash Heads, and it's time to bring us 1/3 of the way through this game day. A little father-son showdown. This could have been the Crash Bowl last year. So, of course, one team won the Crash Bowl, and the other team eliminated in the Western Conference Finals. So, what would have been? What could have been? Might get a little answer to that right here. Matt Geiser's Phoenix Firebirds come into this game with a spread out record. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. No overtime losses. 3 different things in 3 different games. They are going for their second win today, trying to hit that 8-point mark. The Philadelphia Demons, defending world champions. I actually wish I would have gone back and taken a look at the last time this team lost a CDL game. But this team has not lost a game since at least July of last year. Maybe even later than that. Maybe it went back to June. I don't know. But it's almost a year since this team has lost a game. Does that continue here? They are 3-0, Shane Geiser's squad, using the same old reliable lineup that has gotten them to this point and so many other victories. Let's go on ahead and get a look at these lineups. It is going to be Green Arrow leading the way for the Phoenix Firebirds, followed by Kid Custom. At the captain spot, yes, this is Power Pistons, and at 5-point gainer, it is going to be Stock 34 for the Phoenix Firebirds. To the home side of the field, Old Reliable, coming out yet again. High Tech, the front runner for the Philadelphia Demons. Following him out there, it's going to be Hammer Jr. At the captain spot, Silver Molina. Each one of these cars has 1 game-winning flip in their first 3 games. It's been very impressive. And the car at 5-point gainer that has not gotten 1 single collision yet this year, he hasn't had to. Red Spectite at that 5-point gainer spot for the Philadelphia Demons. Both teams ready to go. Green Arrow and High Tech going to lead us off. So, both teams ready to go for this one. So, Green Arrow and High Tech ready to go for this one. Game is on. It's a battle here. And so far, both cars hanging on quite well as this match continues. And yep, play it like it's flat, and Green Arrow is still alive and up. Doing well there. And again, High Tech able to stay alive. Green Arrow's giving him a run for his money, though. This is a good fight that we're seeing right here. And again, both cars able to stay alive. Now they're switching sides. This might get interesting. And Green Arrow has a good flip. 5-0 Firebirds. Hey, when's the last time that we said that the Philadelphia Demons are trailing in a game? Well, they are right now. 5-0 the score. Entered Hammer Jr. for the Demons. Here we go. And Hammer Jr., such a lethal offensive force. Both cars staying up. They'll switch sides. That might actually play the Hammer Jr.'s favor a little bit more, but both cars, gray shot. Go at it again. They're staying alive through all of this, by the way. And out of play. So avoid that last collision, send them back to their own sides. Still 5-0 in favor of the Firebirds as we continue and make it 5-5. Green Arrow taken down by Hammer Jr. there. And we are all even. All even at 5 apiece as that now brings out Kid Custom for the Firebirds. So here we go. And both cars are down. Folks, we are tied at 10. If you're Kid Custom, I think you did maybe one of the best things that you could do. Because now you maybe put this game in your captain's hands and maybe he can do it. Game tied at 10. We got identical models on the field. Just one's been around a whole lot longer, and it shows, believe me. Silver Molina for the Philadelphia Demons. Power Piston out there for the Phoenix Firebirds. Game tied at 10. Here we go. 2 Lena models battling out from their respective captain position. And the fight is on. 2 good defensive cars. And Power Pistons is down. Silver Molina gives the Demons the lead. And now looks for the win. Stock 34 now out there. He used to be affectionately called Tapey. Can Tapey force overtime? We're about to find out. And he does! Silver Molina down just like that. 1 collision's all it took. And we're heading to overtime between the Firebirds and the Demons. Oh my goodness, tied at 15 between Phoenix and Philly. Wow, well, this was the crash bowl. Could it be? You never know. Both teams are going to at least lead this game with at least a point, right? They both paid their dues, and look at this. Red Spectite will get his first collisions in, his first reps of the year, as he takes on Stock 34, tied at 15 in OT. Here we go. In overtime, two very good defensive cars battling on a hard field. As they continue their fight. We might have a good match here. As these two go at it. Next flip wins the game, and it's over right there. Red Spectite gets it done off a nice little knocker shot. And it is over. 20-15 the final. And Shane Geyser's Philadelphia Demons, boy did they have to fight for it, but they got the win in overtime, 20-15 in OT. And Matt Geyser's Phoenix Firebirds, they done everything that you can do in the first 4 games. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie, 1 overtime loss. Whew, man, I mean, you're just as well off going 2-2 to start a season, I suppose, but it is what it is. The Phoenix Firebirds, impressive outing today, but they played against a really tough Philadelphia Demons team. No doubt about it. You just saw an Instinct Classic, folks. Go on ahead and mark it down. I think that's one that I don't think anybody wants to forget anytime soon. It was that good. Anyways, coming up next, we've got a team that is currently unbeaten in this league, but they're not perfect. The Denver Mustangs, 2 wins and a tie. On the road, going to put that on the line against the Buffalo Warriors, who are coming off their first win of the season. Warriors, Mustangs, next. Welcome back, Smash Heads. 5th out of 12 games here on this June 7th game day. First game day of the month of June. We should start doing June jams on the CDL's Facebook page again, maybe. Oh, well. Anyways, next game about to begin. We've got the 2 wins and 1 loss, or my mistake, 2 wins and 1 tie. Denver Mustangs, no losses on the season. They'll be leading the way here today. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups here. For the Denver Mustangs, 2-0, 1-0. It's Purple Custo leading the way, followed by Golden Rat at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's Highlight, and at 5-point gainer, that is Rising Heat 2. Rising Heat 2. To the home side of the field, we've got the Buffalo Warriors coming off their first win of the season. Their record on the year, 1 win, 1 loss, no ties, 1 overtime loss, 4 points in total, and they would like to get 3 more points here today. Yellow Custom leads the way for them, followed by Tyrell at the middleman spot. So the captain spot, it's What, and at 5-point gainer is Cloud Cutter for the Warriors. So, Buffalo and Denver, set to go head-to-head here. We back these teams off the field here. Buffalo and Denver. Cross-conference showdown. 2 custom models leading us off. Purple Custo and Yellow Custom. Here we go, game on. Both cars staying up. Switching sides, Yellow Custom has a good flip. 5-0 Buffalo. So that now brings out Golden Rat for the Denver Mustangs. 5-0 the score, Buffalo in the lead. And almost had a flip, definitely. Golden Rat got some hang time there, and again able to get some air time. He's going to need some air miles, man. He's getting that mileage. Hey, Delta Airlines, where are you at? We got sponsorship here. It was a flight of the day, maybe. It's 10-0 though, as the offense from Yellow Custom keeps pouring out. It's a 10-0 game. Buffalo at home with the offense in full swing. 10-0 the score. Highlight now out there, trying to keep the Mustangs in it. Almost goes down, but able to stay up there. Good defensive maneuver, and again able to stay alive. You see, he's got to get the flip on this. Hey Smash Heads, I gotta apologize to y'all because I made a rookie mistake, really, with the camera and the memory on the SD card. it still was full from the last game day, right? So there wasn't enough memory for this whole game day, and that's why Denver and Buffalo cut off short. But I'll give you the 4-1-1 on that. It was a tie collision between Highlight and Yellow Custom to end that game. There was no majestic comeback for Denver whatsoever. Buffalo dominated, got the win. A 2-0-1 day for Yellow Custom from the front runner spot. So you got it. The Buffalo Warriors getting the win, their second of the season, as they go to 2-1-0-1. And for the Denver Mustangs, that was their first loss of the year as they go to 2-1-1-0. On the field right now, we got Alex Johnson's other team, the Puerto Rico Playas. I say that because his LA Blades were already out. But that being said, LA took their first loss of the season today. And last week, Puerto Rico took their first loss of the season, coming into this game here today with a record of 2-1. But they share that fact with somebody else, another team that started off 2-0, another team that lost in week 3, the Seattle Lumberjacks. 2-1, 2-1, evenly matched teams, at least in the record books. They are about to go head-to-head right now. Let's get a look at the lineup, starting with the visitors, the league-operated Seattle Lumberjacks. Leading the way for them is Rocket Oil. Following him out there, it's going to be 76. To the captain spot, it's going to be Black Spectite. And at 5-point gainer, it's Crazy Eyes. To the home side, Sub-Zero leads the way for the Puerto Rico Playas, followed by Rowdy at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's going to be Ratitude Jr., and at 5-point gainer, it's Blue BMW. So Rocket Oil and Sub-Zero will be the first two to square off here today between these two on the last hard field game of the day. That's right, we switch it to the soft next. Chicago Wind Attack and Toronto Titans coming on after this as we switch over to the soft field for the rest of the day. Sub-Zero and Rocket Oil. Here we go. Game is on. Both cars staying up. As they go at it yet again. Both cars again able to stay alive. And this time Sub-Zero with a good flip. 5-0 Playas. So that now brings out 76 for the Lumberjacks. Trying to tie this game up. And Sub-Zero, he's definitely a lighter car than 76. We try to flatten that edge down. And this time he is down. Kind of remade that crease I just fixed. But that time he is down. Sub-Zero taken out by the much heavier 76. And we are tied at 5 apiece. So all even now as that brings out Rowdy. We got two very heavy cars going at it here. North of the 55 gram mark and 76. Getting the good flip. I mean, he's just so well put together, this car. As he goes for a shutout day, he's looking for 3-0. Can he get it? Ratitude Jr. now out there for the Playas. Trying to keep Puerto Rico in this game. Almost went down there. 76. Such a heavy car, but gets taken down that time. And folks, we are tied at 10. Good game on tap here between the Playas and the Lumberjacks. All even at 10. That now brings out Black Spectite for Seattle. Black Spectite and Ratitude Jr. And Ratitude Jr. getting the flip here. He's 2-0 on the day. And now the Playas. One flip away from ending this thing. Trying to get the win here at home. 15-10 they are up. As that brings out Crazy Eyes from the 5-point gainer spot for the Lumberjacks. Trying to force overtime. Almost did. Ratitude Jr. handling the edge well enough. And again, both cars staying alive. This might be a good defensive match with two cars that really might be more squared off for offense, and again, played like it's flat. Ratitude Jr. hanging in there. As he tries to get that game on the flip. Both cars staying alive. Of course, you know, a tie collision won't do it now. Game can end on a tie between a captain and a 5-point gainer. That rule still stands in the CDL. One of the original rules from way back in the day. And we are headed into overtime. Ratitude Jr. down. So into OT we go, tied at 15 between the Lumberjacks and the Playas. All even here, Blue BMW and Crazy Eyes now. In OT, great shot, good flip, Blue BMW down, And the Seattle Lumberjacks come back to win here, 20-15 the final in OT. Crazy Eyes on a little Gray's clip shot. Got just enough of them to get the good flip call. So, 20-15 the final in OT. It is Seattle getting the win over Puerto Rico. Tough loss for the Playas today. But the positive side for them, they do get a point. So that does it, though, for our hard field matchups. We are about to head on to the soft field. Jim Holt Sr. trying to have a really happy birthday. It's, of course, his San Antonio Defenders. I just want to see something. His San Antonio Defenders got their first win of the season earlier. The 0-3 Chicago Wind Attack looking for their first win on the road against the Toronto Titans. That game is next. Alright, Smash Heads, we are just going to get right down to it here. Our next game on tap here in this cross-conference game day. Western Conference teams on the road against the Eastern Conference teams. Next matchup on tap. Jim Holt Sr.'s Chicago Wind Attack on the road to do battle with the league-operated Toronto Titans. Let's get a look at the lineups. It'll be Hot Indy leading the way for the 0-3 Chicago Wind Attack. Following him out there will be Battle at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's going to be Blue Dragon, and that 5-point gainer, it's going to be Juggernaut. To the home side of the field, we've got the Toronto Titans. They'll be leading the way today with Indy 5 Jr. Following him out there, it's going to be Wen. At the captain spot is Synchro, and at 5-point gainer, it's Rocket Oil Jr., the 1-2 Toronto Titans. So the Titans coming off their first win, trying to get to 500 on the season. Chicago still trying to get that first win of the season. Jim Holt Sr. winning his first game of the year with San Antonio earlier today when they beat out Boston to get that first up. So now Chicago, they're going to make it a happy birthday for him here. And off to a good start right there. It's Hot Indy takes down Indy 5 Jr. 5-0 Wind Attack. And that will bring out Wen for Toronto. 5-0 Chicago. And make it 10-0 just like that. 2 collisions, 2 flips. Oh my goodness, deep fried me a Twinkie. Hot Indy looks like he's back to his old self right here. And it's on a soft field, no less. 10-0 the score as he looks to put the game away against Synchro. So, 2 cars going at 2 talented cars. And it's almost going to end. Oh my goodness, do a barrel roll. He's able to stay in. And oh my goodness, Synchro yet again. Defensively able to hang on. You cannot fault Hot Indy. He has thrown everything to take Synchro off balance. Synchro just good defensively. This match continues here. 10-0 Wind Attack. Donuts served for dinner right there. Synchro finally going down. 15-0 the final. The Chicago Wind Attack, they finally get their first win of the season. Boy, did they get it big. 15-0. They shut out the Titans. Titans fall to 1-3 on the season. Chicago improves to 1-3 on the season. And man, that really, I'm trying to think now. Tampa Bay was 0-3. They're now 1-3. Chicago was 0-3. They're now 1-3. If I'm not mistaken, I think every team at least has a win or some form of points now. I'll have to double check on that. But I'll let you know when we come back for our next game. The Houston Oilers on the road against the Gowanda Outlaws. And, we're going to be wishing Jim Holt Sr. a happy birthday. Happy 67th birthday in just 2 days. But his team wishes him that happy birthday now. Both San Antonio and Chicago picking up wins here on this June 7th game day. Outlaws and Oilers next. Welcome back, Smash Heads. We are ready for this next game to take place. Another cross-conference battle, of course, as they all are today. The Houston Oilers from the Western Conference, a record of 1 win, 1 loss, no ties, and 1 overtime loss. On the road, trying to deal the first loss to the Gowanda Outlaws. Hunter Bradshaw's team, 3 wins, no losses or ties to speak of. And as of now, one of only two perfect teams remaining in the 2022 season. Of course, Philadelphia had to fight to make it to 4-0, winning in overtime against Phoenix earlier. Now the Gowanda Outlaws, they will be looking to go to 4-0 themselves right here, right now at home. So, Philadelphia was at home too, and of course LA lost earlier. Denver took their first loss earlier, so every team in the Western Conference has now taken a loss. And as a matter of fact, every team in the Western Conference has actually at least gotten some points. There's only one team without any points in the standings right now. I checked up on that. It's the New York Empire, and they're going to have their chance next because they're going to be hosting the Mexico City Jaguars. But let's get a look at this game, the lineups for this matchup. The Houston Oilers will lead the way today with Surf Crate Custom at the front runner spot. To the middle spot, it's going to be Y. At the captain spot for the Houston Oilers, it will be Sonic Boom. And at 5-point gainer will be Blue Indy. A very defensive approach for this Houston Oilers team. To the home side of the field, the Gowanda Outlaws will lead the way with Ratitude. Following him out there will be Hammer at the middleman spot. Black Spinebuster has the captain's position for the Gowanda Outlaws. And at 5-point gainer for Hunter Bradshaw's squad, it's Reptile. So both teams set and ready to go for this one. Front runners, front and center. So we get the Oilers off the field here, the road team making their exit. Home team about to do the same. As both these cars at the front runner spot, hoping to have a good one here. So we got Ratitude, we got Surf Crate Custom, game is on, and both cars are going to be down after just one collision. So, we've got ourselves a 5-5 game, as that's going to bring out the middlemen to go at it here. So, all even at 5, it's Y for the Houston Oilers and Hammer for the Gowanda Outlaws. And good barrel roll by Hammer there. Y definitely better known for his defensive skills, and the soft field is going to probably help him. But Hammer, he's a heavyweight, good at staying balanced, as we see both of these cars. Very tough to get unbalanced in many ways, but Hammer has a weight advantage over Y. Definitely by about a good maybe 20-ish grams, give or take. So these two continue to battle it out. And almost a flip there, but Y able to stay up, and again a grazing shot back to their own sides. They continue, and that is a good flip right there. Hard fought battle, but Hammer gets the flip. Gowanda back in the lead. Or should I say, I shouldn't say back in the lead. Yeah, it is kind of back in the lead because they were leading the games before. Anyway, their first lead of the day though. So, in the lead now, the Gowanda Outlaws. 10-5 the score as Hammer looks to put this game away. It's all on Sonic Boom now. You know, they picked the defensive line. And I wonder if they regret it now, because do you really want to have Sonic Boom out there against Hammer? The weight difference is rather startling when you look at these two. Sonic Boom definitely, yes, he's a good defensive car, but he's a lightweight. Outweighed here by Hammer by about 40 grams, give or take. He's just trying to hang on. If he can get a tie collision out of this, I'd say it'd be a bonus for his team as he looks to keep the Oilers in this game. And again, these two colliding, having a good matchup, and almost ended right there. Sonic Boom staying up though. Game continuing. Hammer putting the pressure on, play it like it's flat. He's up against a flat part of the field to where it curves upward. That's why we need better things like, you know, this foam, like an evil level foam. Even level foam. Blech. Okay, now I can talk right. Still 10-5 the score though. Outlaws in the lead, looking at it, and it's going to end right there. Again, play it like it's flat. Only this time, he's flat upside down here. Final score of this one actually put them to their own sides where they started from, right? 15-5. It is final. The Gowanda Outlaws getting a fairly easy win over the Houston Oilers. The Oilers, just a game plan that really blew up in their face the second that Hammer took out Y at the middleman spot. And then from there, total collapse. Outlaws just had the right answer today. Home field, soft field, home sweet home. Outlaws, they go to 4-0. So Hunter Bradshaw, the rookie, one of only 2 undefeated teams remaining with his Outlaws. Of course, the Philadelphia Demons also 4-0. So it's the 2 cousins, the only 2 remaining undefeated team owners. Well, I shouldn't say team owners, but their teams are undefeated. But the only 2 remaining team owners that have an undefeated team. That's the proper way to say it. See, now if I can learn to talk right, you know, I might have a bachelor's degree. Anyways, so we move on to the next one. On tap, the New York Empire, going to be home against Brandon Kuma and his Mexico City Jaguars. Should be a pretty fun game, I'd say, because I think New York's 0-3 record is very deceptive. But we'll find out. Empire, Jaguars, stay tuned. Welcome back, Smash Heads. Next game about to take place as we head to the final third of this June 7th game day. We got the 2-1. I was about to say 0-3. 0-3's on this side here. 2-1 though. The Mexico City Jaguars, leading the way for them will be Solid Snake. Brandon's like, thanks for docking me 2 games, dude. What the fudge? All right. Solid Snake leads the way for the Mexico City Jaguars, coming to this game with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Following him out there is Charizard. At the captain spot is 48 Hours, and a 5-point gainer is going to be Inquisitor. And now to the only team who hasn't gained a single point all season, the New York Empire. Really struggling for this team. They lead the way with one of Brandon's former players here, 15 Turbo. Brandon's like, yeah, now you know I got rid of him. But coming out second is going to be Rising Heat. At the captain spot is Black Bullet 2, and at 5-point gainer for the league-operated New York Empire, it's going to be Inferno. Team that's been struggling, you know, they really, because they had to do something different, right? When you constantly have a good regular season,